Hi, good afternoon. I am Alejandra and this tuning PLAAFM. And today we will be addressing the use of GM crops. To talk about this subject, I have to the research from the Autonomous University of Coahuila, Paula Herrera, Laura Galvan, and Abigail Corona. What about GM crops?
Well, a gene crop is a crop which has been inserted one or more from different species genes, which are not limited by gender, family, and even kingdom.
A well-known case is that of potato, belonging to the plant kingdom, which received a gene of a fish to the Arctic, belonging to the animal kingdom, to prevent it will freeze during frost.
Oh, if another case is that of the corn, also of the vegetable kingdom, who received a gene from Bacillus thuringiensis, king of the realm of eukaryotes, where are all the bacteria, which confers resistance to almost all worms of the group of the butterflies.
So this means that for these crops, scientists apply laboratory methods to modify the genes of plants.
So, the planting of GM crops is also more extensive than the traditional planting sustainable. Since genetically modified products are made in a laboratory, the genes are extracted from the cells of the original species and they are inserted through a special gun to another cell of the ranch that we improve. Then the embryo is grown and gets an implant of the variety that is cultivated most new gen that you injected him with a gen gun.
Then a farmer before keeps seeds from the previous crop and now with GM crops must buy seeds to the undertaking each year, in addition to fertilizers and pesticides, right?
If it is true, that has a negative effect on health. People get sick after eating them, but it cannot be ignored that even there can be disease without knowing. Either either because they cause effects in the long run or may be regarded as something common. There is no way that we know which products are not GM since it shows nothing on the label.
The best known effects include allergies, increasing poisoning by pesticides, cancer, and damage to the organs of the body, in addition to antibiotic resistance.
And which companies engage in GM crops?
We do this research made a top 5 of the companies that are dedicated to the cultivation of the genetically modified. First place corresponds to Monsanto, an American company with 80% of the market. Second place is Aventis, a French company covering the 7%. Third place is Syngenta, company in Switzerland that has 5%. Post number 4 is BASF, a German company with 5%. And finally, position 5 is DuPont, an American company with 3%.
Monsanto Company is an American multinational publicly traded producer of agrochemical and biotechnology to agriculture. It is a world leader in the production of herbicides and genetic engineering of seeds.
Clear, Monsanto was one of the main suppliers of the 76 million liters of herbicide that Vietnam is sprayed from 1961 to 1972.
If that is true, the U.S. Air Force sprayed around 2.5 million hectares of forest in the south of Vietnam, and crop failed to end the harvest. When not applied to crops, the herbicide was used to open large holes in the jungle, the enemy, especially along the roads, to prevent any hiding place to deter ambushes.
And you who tune us in that you think about GM Corps and one of the most important companies dedicated to this such as Monsanto. We will say goodbye to you and leave PLAAFM, Tony.